In the case of 4-month-old Amy, Anthony, you are not.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago.
In the case of Harvey v. Jet, pertaining to 4-month-old Nolani Harvey. Mr. Harvey, you are not her father. And you said no, and then as soon as I read the result, you went straight into politician mode. Yep, everything's gonna be okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I asked you, could there be anyone else? Ms. Jett, you so diplomatic now.
Because, no, listen, Your Honor, you're smart.
I just witnessed probably about 30 minutes of you taking this young man through the ringer.
In the case of 3-year-old Teresa, Pete, you are not.
Bro, I built a relationship with that little girl.
Did you hear what he just said?
I still love her. You know
he
what
wants
I mean?
to raise that child. As
Says
his.
that now.
You ready for this one?
However, in the case of 17-month-old Carter, Pete, you are not. I think we all want the right result here, all right? When it comes to 3-year-old Tyler, Carl, you are not.
Carl! Baby, come here. Son, come here, baby, come here. It's all right, baby. Listen. You have taken on the responsibility of a family. And you're the head of your household. You take care of your responsibilities. Got it?
Carl.
Wait a moment here, mother dearest. You want him to take responsibility for his family? The kid isn't his. You want him to stay with a woman who lied to him and tried to entrap him with a child that wasn't his. Did you raise such a weak young man? Where is this guy's father? He's morbidly obese. Is that what you raised him to be? A weak, simpling mangina? Come on, Mom.
By yourself.
Why is she saying you're the father?
Because I have more to offer than the rest of these guys. I got my own tow company. I make money. I did for her. She know what kind of man I am.
You want your
She know what kind of man I am.
You're a deadbeat, Jay.
She don't have anything.
You're a deadbeat.
That's why my other kids is well taken care of.
You're going to take care of my child.
Let's go, Mark. Let's go, Mark.
When it comes to 11-week-old Havana Bell, Shay, you are not.
The truth shall set you free.
I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Get them cameras. No, get the damn cameras out my face. Cameras out my face. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home.
I know you want to go home.
I want to go home to my baby. I want to go home to my baby.
Okay. All right. Renetta, I know you want to go home, okay? And I know you're a good mom, and I know you're a great mother, all right? And I know you love your daughter, but he's not the father. You feel she robbed your baby?
Robbed my baby of straight out of his innocence. She tricked him, if you ask me, you know.
Did you know that your son at 13 years old was sexually active?
Of course I did not know, you know. I mean, that's one of the parents' fears, or something that a parent always thinks about, is their child having sex.
Now, whether he is the father or not, it is completely unacceptable for an older woman to have sex with a 13-year-old.
All right, wait a minute here. Take a look at this smugnerant grin plastered on this woman's face. A grown woman of 20 years old has sex with a 13 or 14-year-old, and it seems perfectly acceptable with the look on her face. No remorse at all. Flip it. A 20-year-old man having sex repeatedly with a 13 or 14-year-old girl? Would he be on national TV with a smugnerant grin? Not a care in the world, no remorse? Or would that dude have been thrown into a cage? So then why wasn't this adult female sexual predator also thrown into a cage? Because we all know that's what would have happened to a man. I thought women were all for equal rights, meaning equal jail time.
He didn't know any better. I mean, he knew right from wrong, but at the time, being 13 and you're 20, she should know more better than he does.
I assume, DeCarlo, even though you might be the father or not, you are a poster child for every teenager, boy or girl, about what can go wrong if you have sex at this age, right?
Yes, sir.
There's a 20-year-old girl named Quintara who's a close family friend of ours who's claiming that she has a baby by my 14-year-old son. Ricardo was only 13 and still a virgin when they had sex. I feel like she robbed him of his innocence.
I lost my virginity, Quintara. It was my first time. I never thought I could get a girl pregnant. I never thought I could be in that situation. I'm not ready to be a dad. I think I'm too young and I have stuff that I want to do in the future.
That she wasn't really sorry about having sex. She was sorry about getting pregnant.
She should have been sorry for having sex, for one, with my son, who was 13 at the time, and getting pregnant.
I'm here to find out if Ricardo is the father of my baby Peyton. I know he was young, and I know I shouldn't have slept with him. I slept with Ricardo like 4 or 5 times, but I knew it wasn't the right thing to do. It happened, and I know I can't change that, but now I have a baby, and I need help from Ricardo and his family.
Everybody, welcome Quintara to the show. First of all, there are a lot of people watching this show today, both in our live audience and back home, are saying, you committed a crime. Did you realize that at the time?
Not at the time, Murray, but it is what it is.
You knew how old he was, didn't you?
Yeah, at the time, yeah, I did.
So why you sleep with him? And then 4 or 5 times?
When it comes to 1-month-old Peyton, DeCarlo, you are not. As they would say back home where I grew up, you dodged a big bullet. We'll be back right